Hey, first responders, listen up. Look, you spend your days and your lives really serving others. You run towards the shit that most people run away from, and you do it without hesitation. Let me flip the script on you for a minute. What if there was a way for someone to serve you for a change? Well, that's where I'm going to come in right now. So let's talk about real estate, and I'm going to give you some free advice. Who am I? I'm Bud Evans. I'm a retired military officer of 35 years, both active and reserve, a former police officer of 13 years, and I'm retired, and I just do real estate. All right, when I was just a young and stupid rookie with the police department, I was asked if I wanted to buy a quadruplex off one of the officers that was leaving the department. Talked to my wife about it. This was the early 90s. Guy wanted $40K. I passed. Big mistake. Property's now worth over $600,000, probably brings in about $5,000 to $6,000 per month in rent. Investing in real estate is more than just about buying properties. It's about creating stability, building wealth, and setting yourself up for the financial freedom you deserve. I passed on that, and now I'm in real estate 30 years later, 40 years later. Well, imagine having a steady stream of passive income to ease the stress of your long shifts and your overtime. Whether you're a firefighter, police officer, EMT, paramedic, real estate can be key to creating the future where you want to call the shots. So today I'm going to dive into how you can leverage your unique skills and opportunities to break into the world of real estate investing. From creating your first rental property income to scaling your portfolio, I'm going to walk you through the basics and show you how this path can work for you like it did for me. As a first responder, you already have an incredible skill set that's perfectly suited for real estate investing. Look, you know how to handle high pressure situations, you're able to think on your feet, and you have to solve problems. Sounds familiar, right? Those qualities translate beautifully into real estate. So think about it. When a pipe bursts in one of your properties, it's not going to rattle you. You're going to assess the situation. You're going to be able to make the call. You're going to be able to improvise, adapt, and overcome, and you're going to handle it. And let's not forget your ability to multitask and stay disciplined. Balancing real estate with your full-time job might sound intimidating, but you're already a pro at juggling responsibilities. Real estate simply gives you the opportunity to turn those skills into something that works for you long-term. And here's something a lot of first responders don't realize. You've got all the financial tools at your disposal that others might not. There are programs designed for civil service, access to strong credit unions, and unique lending opportunities that'll get you started without needing a massive pile of cash. This career is giving you the tools. Now it's time for you to use them and build your future. Let me guess. When you hear me say real estate investing, you're like, great, okay, another guru. Your mind goes straight towards owning a skyscraper or a 50-unit apartment complex. Look, you can have 5 units and live very comfortably. You don't have to start big to make the impact. In fact, starting small is where most successful real estate investors begin. It's where I started. Think about buying a single-family rental home or a small duplex. These types of properties are easier to manage and typically don't require the upfront capital that larger investments do. For example, you could buy a $200,000 property, live in a half, rent out the other. That's house hacking. And that's one of the major go-tos that I promote. It's one of the smartest moves that you can make as a beginner. Your tenant pays part or all of your mortgage, and you're building equity while you're living for cheap or even for free. And the beauty of starting small here is that it allows you to learn the ropes without feeling overwhelmed. You'll figure out how to screen tenants, handle maintenance, and manage the financial side of things. Once you've mastered one property, you can scale it up. You can leverage your experience and the income from your first property to fund your next investment. As a first responder, you've already got an incredible network, whether it's your department, the union, FOP, broader community. You're surrounded by people who trust you, they understand your work ethic, and they share similar goals. Your network is one of the most powerful tools when venturing into real estate. So let's start by tapping into your connections. Do you know anybody who's already investing in real estate? Pick their brain. You might not even realize it. Join real estate meetups or local investor groups where you can learn from experienced investors, and don't overlook the people you already work with. So first responders often partner up to invest properties, splitting the responsibilities and the rewards. Guys, I know firefighters who work that 4-day shift, 4 days on, 3 days off, or whatever it might be, and they're partnering up and doing their own rehab and stuff, and they're doing quite well. So on top of your network, you've got access to financial resources like credit unions who cater specifically to first responders, who offer lower interest loans and flexible terms. Some states even have programs to help first responders buy homes with reduced costs. These benefits give you a leg up in a competitive market, so don't be afraid of taking advantage of it. Let's talk numbers, because real estate isn't about luck, it's about math. And the sooner you get comfortable with numbers, the better off you're going to be. Hey, it's Bud. Are you tired of juggling spreadsheets, keeping receipts in a shoebox, and saving project photos on your phone? If you're serious about flipping houses or scaling your rental portfolio or crushing it in the burst strategy, you need a tool to simplify the chaos. That's where FlipperForce comes in. I've been in your shoes trying to keep it all together, but now I use FlipperForce for every single rehab project and deal analysis. It's an all-in-one platform built specifically for real estate investors. With FlipperForce, you can analyze deals like a pro, whether it's a flip, a buy and hold, or a borrow property. You can estimate your rehab costs accurately so you never blow your budget. You can plan your project schedules from start to finish and stay on track. And you can even track expenses in real time so there are no financial surprises. You can organize photos and documents, keeping everything in one place. FlipperForce streamlines your process, saves you time, and keeps your business running smoothly. I've used it for flips, bird deals, and rental property analysis, and it's been a total game changer. If you're ready to see for yourself, click the link in the description below and sign up for a free trial. Trust me, this is the tool that'll take your real estate investing to the next level. Let's make it happen. Aim high. My last video, I talked about cash flow. So the important number to understand is the cash flow. This is the money that's left over after you're paid for your property, your expenses, your mortgage, your taxes, your insurance, your set-asides for maintenance, probably some property management fees as well. Positive cash flow means your property is making money every month, and that's the goal here. Your expenses are higher than your income. That's negative cash flow. That's a recipe for disaster and a bunch of financial headaches. We're going to avoid that. Another critical concept is return on investment, ROI. This is how much profit you're making relative to the amount of money that you put into the property. A good ROI means your money's working hard for you and it's not just sitting there. And with rental properties, there are 4 key components to that return on investment. And finally, don't forget the budget for the unexpected. Your repairs, your vacancies, your capital expenses and emergencies, they're going to happen. It's just part of the game. So build an emergency fund for your property. Whether you're scrambling, something's going to go wrong. Real estate is a marathon, not a sprint, and planning for the long haul is going to set you up for success. Property management, this is where a lot of people stumble, especially new investors, But it doesn't have to be a nightmare. So the key here is to stay organized and set clear boundaries from day one. If you're going to self-manage, focus on finding quality tenants. Screen them thoroughly. Check their credit. Verify their income, talk to their previous landlords. A bad tenant will cost you thousands, at least, in missed rent, and then potentially property damage. So take your time with the steps. Once you got tenants in place, communication is key. Answer the doggone phone. Be responsive to maintenance requests and keep the lines of communication open. Happy tenants are more likely to stay long-term, and less turnover means you have more stable income. If you're not interested in dealing with tenants directly, you hire a guy like me, okay? Hire a property manager. Yeah, it costs money, typically between 8 and 12% of your rental income, but for many investors, peace of mind is worth it. A good property manager will handle everything from tenant screening to maintenance. It's going to free you up to focus on your next investment. You got to screen your property managers too. Make sure that you're making calls to other investors. Once you got your first property up and running, it's time to think about scaling. This is where the real estate gets really exciting. 1 property becomes 2, 2 becomes 4. Before you know it, you've got a portfolio that's generating enough income for you to fire your W-2 or have a really nice retirement. The key here to scaling is leveraging what you already built. So your first property is appreciated in value. Maybe you tap into that equity to fund your next purchase. That's a cash out refinance, and it's a pretty powerful tool for investors looking to grow. Another strategy here is buying small multifamily properties like triplexes and quads. These properties offer multiple streams of income from a single purchase, making them a great option for scaling your portfolio. I'm not going to get into syndication deals and all that kind of stuff, but don't forget to keep learning. Real estate is always evolving, and staying informed is going to help you make better decisions. Read a bunch of books, listen to podcasts, keep networking. The more you know, the faster you can grow. Watch my YouTube channel. At the end of the day, real estate isn't just about money, it's about freedom. It's about having the financial stability to take a vacation without worrying about missing a paycheck. It's about knowing that you got a plan for retirement. It doesn't rely on you working overtime and depending on someone else's pension plan or your deferred compensation or a 401k. Real estate gives you the control. It gives you control over your income, gives you control over your schedule, gives you control over your own future. As a first responder, you've earned that freedom. You spent your career putting others first. Now it's time to invest in yourself. Hey, if you made it this far, you know that real estate has the potential to change your life. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. I am not a guru. I've done this. It's not always easy, but it's a proven path to financial freedom. As a first responder, you've got the discipline, the resilience, and the work ethic to make it happen. What's your next move? Start small. Learn the numbers. Tap into your network. Build 1 property at a time, and before you know it, you're going to have a portfolio that's going to work for you so you can spend less time worrying about money and more time doing the things that you love. The grind doesn't have to last forever, and real estate can be your ticket out. You have a question, go to @BudEvans.com, book a strategy session with me. It's 30 minutes, it's free, it's not a sales pitch, we're just going to talk. Let's get to work. You've got this. And until the next video, aim high. Are you a veteran or first responder and you're ready to start your journey into financial freedom through real estate investing? Visit BudEvans.com and sign up for a free strategy session today. Whether you're looking to wholesale or flip properties or do what I did and build a passive income portfolio, I'll help you create a customized plan to achieve your goals. Don't wait. Take action now and unlock your potential for success in real estate. Let's turn your dreams of financial freedom into reality. Head to BudEvans.com and schedule your strategy session now.